this punt to try to get the ball back.
Flag is down. Woods with the fair catch at the 48-yard line. Let's see what the penalty marker is. We were discussing in the break, why not call a timeout at 2:20 to go and then punt and then have the 2-minute warning. Shane Steichen thinking in your perspective, Tiki, that he wants to have the second timeout for after the 2-minute warning.
During the kick, holding, receiving team number 17. 10-yard penalty. It's first down.
Penalty is on Chris Boyd. 1:53 on the clock. Colts have 2 timeouts.
And now this is, I mean, it's imperative for the things that have plagued this Houston Texans offense. If you're the Colts, you got to take advantage of it. Get pressure on C.J. Stroud, clog the run. You got to see your linebackers, your second level, around the line of scrimmage, because you know that they're going to turn around and hand this ball off. But beware of the things in the flat, the quick game into the flat.
First down doesn't necessarily end it, but it'd be pretty close to being done. With 1:54, an extra second put on the clock. Dell in motion and a handoff to Mixon. Colts ready for it. And the tackle is made and the timeout is called. Buckner makes the tackle and Steichen quickly calls timeout. 1 remaining for Indianapolis. Stay tuned. NFL Today update delivered by Little Caesars. Time permitting, all the latest scores and highlights coming up. Mixon is now down to 92 yards rushing because he lost yards on the fumble as well.
It's a shame that that's on him because he never had possession of the ball, but there he was, a yard or right at 100 yards, loses a yard falling down, then the fumble the next play. And
Colts very wise with DeForest Buckner in his return and his snaps today. Didn't see him a ton in the first half, but they wanted him fresh for the fourth quarter, and he's out there right now for this big second down play. Mixon and Zaire Franklin is right there. Timeout called and a huge third down on the way.
The Houston Texans have gotten predictable in what this run game is going to look like in critical moments. It's a split zone that we kept seeing multiple times, and Zaire Franklin just ready for it. As soon as he sees the slant of the offensive line, he goes the other way and shoots the first gap that he comes to.
What do you do, Tiki? Do you run it? Colts can't stop the clock, just milk some clock, or you try to get the first down and go win the game, which now it would with the time on the clock and no timeouts remaining.
Yeah, I'd be conservative here, especially with how rough the offensive line has been against this Colts front four. So I'm running the ball here and trusting that my defense can hold back and ineffective.
They are running it. Again, the Colts are all over it with E.J. Speed and Nick Cross, and now Indianapolis will get the football back, but not before some extra time is taken off the clock.
Yeah, they'll get the ball back with under a minute, and excluding a huge return by Josh Downs, they're going to have a long way to go just to get in the field goal range and try to tie this thing up, something that the Colts haven't done pretty consistently at all today.
Downs is awaiting the punt at his own 9-yard line. Townsend punting for the 6th time today. And now Houston will call a timeout with 1:02 on the clock. If you're a Colts fan and dreaming of a punt return for a touchdown, Indianapolis has not had one in 5 years. December of 2019. When Nyheim Hines took one back against the Carolina Panthers. C.J. Stroud, 285 yards passing today. Meanwhile, Richardson, 9 of 27 for 161, a touchdown and a pick. Josh Downs pleaded with the coaching staff to put him back as the punt returner. He wanted to get more touches in the game.
Right. You never dreamed necessarily about a walk-off punt return TD, but It'd be a good thing for the Colts if he did. He's going to get a chance here.
Downs running start at the 17. A flag is down, and Downs is down at the 27 as Cade Stover, the tight end, makes the special teams tackle. And let's see what the penalty marker is. Brad Allen sorting it out. Looks like this will be against the Colts.
Illegal block in the back. Receiving team number 38. That penalty is administered from the end of the kick, half the distance to the goal. It's down.
That's on Kelvin Joseph, who was just elevated off the practice squad yesterday.
Joseph working on Julian Blackman. Not Julian Blackman. That's Kadir Holman. Just pushes him unnecessarily in the back.
Big penalty.
Huge penalty.
54 seconds remain. No timeouts for Indianapolis. Trying to get in field goal range for Matt Gay. His season long is 52 yards. His career long, 58 yards. Fans on their feet in Houston with 54 seconds to go. Ball is at the 9-yard line. Richardson looking deep. Now comes back and he'll run it. Richardson at the 20. Can he get out of bounds? Cannot. And that's a mistake. Richardson with a big run for 26, but the clock continues to tick.
Yeah, not trying to get out of bounds, Anthony Richardson. It looked like he was trying to split the defenders and potentially continue forward down the sideline.
And they don't spike it. They run a play with 30 seconds to go. Richardson on the move again, throws, and it's incomplete. And that stops the clock with 22 seconds remaining. It did not look like on that run Richardson was even thinking sideline.
No, it's an awareness thing. He hasn't been in the situation enough times in critical moments. That extra 7 or 8 yards that he picked up by staying in bounds are detrimental because 15 seconds run off the clock.
Ball is at the 35. No timeouts for the Colts.
With that being said, they only have 25 or 30 yards that they need to get for a field goal attempt.
Richardson throws. Pierce dropped it. Thrown a little bit behind him. Pierce could not hold on with Stingley on the coverage.
See it coming right at you. The ball is on the upfield shoulder. Just can't get his hands on it. He's trying to corral that one into his gut, and it just slips off of his wrist.
If they throw this and complete it inbounds, they are going to have to hustle with only 18 seconds on the clock. They need about 30 yards to get in field goal range. It's also third down. Richardson over the middle off his back foot, incomplete, not even close. Downs pleading for a penalty flag. He's not going to get one.
Yeah, Josh Downs is completing for a penalty flag, but he wasn't even aware where the ball was. Anthony Richardson's throwing this one up on a prayer, hoping that Josh Downs comes over in front of Neville Hewitt. Now it's fourth down in desperation.
14 seconds remain. Colts out of timeouts. Fourth down and 10. Play clock down to 2. Richardson to Sermon. He's got the first down, but now they got to run. 7, 6, 5. Can they get it lined up and spiked quickly enough with 2-1? That's not going to happen. And that's the ball game. Richardson saying there has to be 1 second. Did not appear to be that way, though.
Yeah, Brad Allen is pushing the Houston Texans to the sideline.
The game is not yet over by rule.
I think Allen is getting some help from replay assist to see if there should be 1
Please
second.
set the game clock to 1 second.
Wow.
1 second on the game
That's
clock, please.
a big break. Let's take another look. Very close.
Ooh. Now we know that Anthony Richardson has the arm. I mean, he had the arm from where they previously spotted the ball to get it to the end zone.
All right, here we go. 1 second to go. Out of Matt Gay field goal range. So it's all on Richardson's right arm right here. And now the Texans will call a timeout. Anthony Richardson today, 10 of 32 for 175 yards passing. He's also rushed for 45 yards. And Tiki, now it's the old, do you throw a Hail Mary in the end zone or do you try 10 to 15 laterals?
I hate the laterals. And sometimes it works because you get guys out of position and you get all the way across the field and someone gets crack blocked and you sneak in the end zone. But as inefficient as it is, the Hail Mary is often your best chance because it gives your athletic wide receivers, and they have a couple of them, and Alec Pierce and Michael Pittman, as well as A.D. Mitchell, a chance to just go up and make a play on the football.
Jets did complete a Hail Mary against the Bills a couple of weeks ago. Colts trying to do the same against the Texans. Richardson buying time for his receivers to get down there. He's in trouble, and Richardson trying to stay alive. Laterals to Braden Smith, scooped up by Autry. Ball is still loose. Will Anderson has it. He is down, and the game is over. And you love what the Texans did there. Instead of rushing two, they applied some pressure on Richardson, and he did not even have time to throw the football.
Better than that, they overloaded the right side. There were 3 rushers on that side, so it forced them into a confused protection scheme, which led to Danielle Hunter making it back to the quarterback, and now the lateral game starts, and as soon as he couldn't play the ball downfield, you knew that the game was over.
Huge